Alrighty, welcome back everybody to my channel. On this episode, I want to show you my plans for double XP week coming up here on RS3. It runs from Friday, November the 6th to the 16th, whatever day that is. I get this 10 days afterwards. But you get 48 hours of log-on time to double XP of pretty much whatever. There are some restrictions, such as the player altars, the gilded altars. You can't get double prayer XP and some of the lamps and things like that, but in any case, I'm going to show you my setup here, what I'm going to be doing. Feel free to chime in and give me an advice that you guys have, because I'm really looking to maximize my experience here. I'm kind of a mid-level player. I did start a long time ago, but just kind of give you some advice of what I'm doing, and I'd love to hear from you guys as well. But so a lot of the guides do have summoning and herblore as your go-to, since they're extremely expensive. So I am going to go summoning first, so we're going to check the bank here. I actually made a whole new tab with exactly what I'm going to be doing for double XP. I want to make sure I really optimize the time I have, the 48 hours, which is a long time, by the way. It's 4.8 hours you can play per day. Well, you can use it all at once, but on average, 4.8 hours per day. So the first thing I'm actually going to do is summoning, like I said. I got my shards, and I've been collecting charms. I've been doing a lot of Slayer lately. Going to use all of them, every charm I have during this. So my first plan of action here is gold charms, because they're the crappiest, to be blunt with you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and make spirit, what are they called? Spirit terror birds. I have enough to make 2,074 of these. These will actually go with the raw bird meat, so that corresponds with this. That will, usually you get 68 experience each, but that'll double it. And it'll be about 137 each. You'll get, I'll get 280k XP with that. And what I'm at right now, 56 summoning, it will bump me up to about level 65, to which I will then go to the green charms and use harpoon and banana. So harpoons, I've been collecting these for a while. These are really stringent to get, but the bananas aren't too bad. You can get them for a little over 300 GP on the Grand Exchange. I will be making a combination of the ibis and the fruit bat. And on average between these two, it depends, because I won't have enough to make fruit bats right away, but I'll be getting about 218 experience overall. So this will, between these two with 1,400 green charms, it will bump me up to that area to get about 70 summoning, which is good, because the crimson charms, I'm gonna have to finish gathering these potted plants, or you can gather these from the gardener in Falador. She sells these. I just keep using a beast of burden to bring them back and forth between her and the bank to deposit these. I will be making strictly stranger plants with these bagged plants and crimson charms, which will actually bump me up to about the 79 mark. And this is where the rubber hits the road here. I'm going to be using these blue charms and the fire talismans to make fire titans. And even with, it's not a whole lot, I realize. I need to do better at farming charms. But even with these two together, I'm only going to hit about 81 in summoning. And that's completely wiping out all my charms. And as sad as that is, I mean, it's going to be a nightmare getting from 81 to 99. 99 summoning seems like way out of the question. Anybody have any good advice to get charms? I'm sure I could look up guides online. Like I said, I'm kind of a returning player here. But yeah, I should go from about 55 to about 81 summoning, which it's all right. I'm satisfied with. Thank you for giving me the opportunity here to get double XP. I'm thankful for that. But and this also doesn't account for the keys, and I will purchase some keys for this weekend. Looking forward to really boosting my levels as much as possible. And these spirit gems here will keep my charms down a little bit. So who knows? I could get quite a bit higher than 81. But I will continue to do Slayer in the future to get more charms and really boost that summoning level up. Is my main goal in this game is Slayer and summoning, because my combat stats are about maxed out. We're slowly getting there. But then I do want to move on to herblore here. I did prepare. I bought my 6,000 vials of water here. The first thing we're going to do is I am at 55 herblore, yes. I'm at 55 herb lore. My first goal here is to use limpworts and the Quarm here. After cleaning these and making about a little over 1,400 super strength potions, I will hit about, I believe it's 68, maybe 69, 55 to about 68, 69, which is fine because I'm going to actually account for the double XP and the bonus XP. I'm going to be using pulse cores, and hopefully somebody will have a well out for this. And then that way I can move on to the super, I believe it's ranging potions that take the dwarf weed and the wine of Zamorak. With these two, I should be able to shoot up to about 77-ish without any issue, not accounting for the bonus XP in the pulse scores. And then once I get that, I will be making the magic potions. And this is kind of where things get discouraging because I spent a whole lot on this, and it's only going to boost me from about 77 to about 81. And I spent a lot of money, but it's whatever. I'm not rich by any means. I have about maybe 300 million left after this. I may continue to further on. I don't want to blow everything on double XP weekend unless it's worth it. If anybody has any advice, I'm not sure if I want to keep going much after that or if I should concentrate on something else. Here's my stats right here. Like I said, the majority of these stats were earned in pre-2006. Besides combat, I've been really training that in Slayer lately. And going off that, I am going to be using my dummies. I've been collecting a few of my dummies here for afterwards. To spend the rest of my time, excuse me, I will be using my dummies, and I do have a couple thieving dummies here too. And then I'll be using my protein, whatever. I have not actually used a single one of any of these yet. I don't know how they work, but I know, I'm pretty sure these are for construction. My construction level's not that high, but I am going to use all of these during double XP week here. So that's my plan. Once I do all that, I will use the remainder of the time to max out my defense here, because I do want 99 in all my melee stats, and hopefully Constitution gets there as well, and hopefully Slayer gets pretty close as well, especially with bonus XP. But I'd like to hear any of you guys' feedback and hear any of the ideas you guys have or what you're doing. I'm really looking forward to this Friday. Hopefully I'm prepared. This is my first time ever doing a double XP week like this, so I feel like I've done a pretty good job of being a noob here on it. But like I said, leave a comment if you have any tips, advice. Maybe I can give some advice if I can really offer any. But thank you all for checking out this video. If you want, add me. My name is Curbs in the game. That's K-A-R-B-S. So again, thank you all for joining. We'll catch you next time. Peace out.